Hey Facebook, it's me. I'm here, and I'm just making this video because the last few days, about the Trump immigration plan, and how they had people detained up there. They already had green cards and some kind of special visas. And what happened was Trump, when he signed executive order, that's one thing straight. When you sign an executive order, it's an order that minute before the ink dry. It's a law that they took an effect of the law that Trump is now putting against the ban on Muslims or terrorist countries. The fact of the matter is that, okay, we know that has to happen. That's what it is. That has to. You got to start banning people from this country. You have to. It's ridiculous. You got so many people just flooding into this country, taking all the resources of this country and shipping it back to their country. Yet you got people here that has nothing because there's no more opportunity because all the illegal people in another country take all the opportunities from this country. And for one, as black people, we should be the first one that's with this ban. As black people, we should be 100% with this ban because nothing hurts. This immigration hurts black people more than any people. It hurt us more than any people. When it's not that many of us, but the few there are, there's few opportunities of the jobs that we have out here. They're all being taken by illegal immigrants. I'm telling you, from Mexico to all of them. So as black people, we should be the first we should be up there building that daggone wall ourselves because we're the one really suffering as a race. As a race. Why do you think? I mean, you looking at all the wars, the black people killing each other, black people shooting each other. It's all about drugs. It's all about drugs. It ain't because we dislike each other, we hate each other. These people out here trying to feed their family by selling drugs and trying to get territory. They're fighting for space to sell drugs to feed themselves. Because if you look at the options that a young black man have out here today, that's not highly educated, is really only any options but to live beyond poverty, beyond poverty. And if they do choose to live beyond poverty, then you got the over 28 million illegal Mexicans taking jobs up and getting paid nothing, getting paid nothing. So that and people say well, black people don't want to work. That's a lie. Black people don't want to work. Black people don't want to work for nothing. Why should we work for nothing when we came here and gave our life, our soul, our blood to build this country? You got a white kid doing the same job making $18 an hour, then they go offer you $7 an hour, and you say I don't want to take it. Well, guess what? The Mexicans slide in and take that job and do it, and therefore leaving the black man out. So the black man really have a lot of position, but to sell drugs, which the white man gives us to put in our community to sell to make the money. See, it all falls back on us. But yet we're the fools out there fighting Trump against his immigration regulation law. We should stop all immigrants in this country as far for black people. We don't want losing opportunities. We don't want losing a job. Think about it. A young black man with a marginal education, how much opportunity do you think he got in the United States? Think about it. Think about it. Cause you know what? These kids, I'm not saying they go out and try to find jobs. The only job they got is garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. They see lifestyle rich or famous. They see what people are getting. But yet, and before we can negotiate and get the price raised up where we can get paid, the illegal Mexican came in and do the job for half of what they even asked for. Just to make it here and send money back to Mexico, draining this country, send it back to Mexico. They use all our benefits, our health, our roads, our street, our hospitals. They use all. They're not legal. It's like 28 million of them in here. And that's just Mexicans. You got the Africans. You got the Russians. You got Manhattan is all Russian. I walk down the street in Manhattan. I can not one person speak English. They all look white, Russian. So anyway, there's a bunch of migrants coming to the country just squeezing everybody out. But who's going to get squeezed the most? The person at the bottom. Guess who that is now? We are. We are at the bottom of the pole beside the Asians. The Latinos have just wiped us out. And you know what? Right now, it's almost a dead even between Latinos and blacks. But if you add the illegal Latinos, they double our numbers. They double our numbers. For that reason, we as black people should want to build a wall. We should want to hold on to what we have. We should want to have some political clout in this country because right now we don't have any in this clout. Matter of fact, we are decreasing, and against this country, the less you are, the less political clout you got, the less you even matter. The less you matter. Now, I'm gonna tell you something about black people. You better get on your ball because we're only 12.7% of this whole country. 12%, not 20, not 30, not 4, 12% of this country are black people. What kind of political clout do you think we got? Let's break it down even worse. At that 12%, half of those can't vote. They're children. So we're 6% of the voting population in this country. This makes it worse. After that, half the men, a third of the men are felons and can't vote. So now we're down to 4% of voting percent, 4% of voting population in the country. 4%. You think people are gonna care about us? That's why Obama didn't do a damn thing for us. If we don't start fighting and start knowing that and get off this train and try to stop these immigrants coming in, we're gonna suffer. I mean, to a fate that we're gonna be down. We're gonna be novelties in this country. They're gonna start going, hey, look, there's a black man. Hey, there's a black. I'm telling you, just because you're in the inner cities and you see a bunch of black people, go outside the inner city. I just went to Orlando. I couldn't find one black person, and I was a county fair in Orlando. Not one black person. Me was the only one. I mean, that's where it's going. That's where it's happening. So as black people, we gotta stop arguing with Trump on that issue and start getting behind Trump on that issue, so we can hold our own, so our children will have something to hold on to. Because the way it is going now with the murdering, and they allow us to murder each other. They allow us to murder. Ask Obama how he sat there and watched us murder each other. They allow us to murder each other, so our population will be decreased, and it's decreasing. So pretty soon we're not having. Who cares about somebody got 4% of the voting population? Tell me that. Who gives a damn about somebody that get 4%? If you had $1 and somebody give you 4 cents, would they matter to you? That's exactly what we matter to this country. 4 cents. That's all right now. That's legally voting eligible. So I mean, for black people, we better stop hoping that he do build that daggone wall. We better start hoping he do stop all the immigrants and these foreigners coming to this country. Because we are losing this war. We are losing this battle. And if you don't know it, you better do your own research and do your own numbers. And then you know where we really stand. Then you know why Obama never did nothing for us. Because we don't matter. Our voting power is zero. Just about zero. Like I said, if I had $1 and you give me 4 cents, would I be concerned about you? That the Mexicans are going to be 37% of this country next 20 years. Right now they're 27. So who going to have more political clout? Even the agents, even that not that many, but they all are eligible to vote. They right up there with us. So I mean, as black people, get off this nonsense of letting people in this country, and start understanding that it's your children that's going to suffer. They're going to be the novelty. They're going to be the little toys, the little trinket. No political clout. Going to be like little slaves and little servants. That's what this whole thing is bringing black people back to. If we don't stop this migration or immigration. So stop yelling. Understand what's really going on. Get off the bandwagon and look at your own wagon. You see, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. So let's start getting together and start getting with Trump to stop this influx of immigrants that's taking all our opportunities and jobs. And you're going to take our homes soon. Going to take the little hood we in and we don't like. Guess what? The Mexicans are taking in a minute. The little place we talk about we don't like. Guess what? The Mexicans come in and they'll take that place in a minute. The very thing that we talk about, they love. And they plan on taking it. Because we, with their side, are releasing them to overflow us and move us out. Wake up, black people. Wake up. Stop arguing. Stop fighting against Trump. Stop fighting with Trump to stop this immigration.